We are back. UFL season opener was on Friday. Battlehawks versus Houston Roughnecks. Does this STL team fit well in their offensive new scheme? Will it hold all season long? Can Wilkins consistently play like this? And theoretically, in the way it looked like, are the Battlehawks going to be able to be stopped on offense? We'll get into that in a second. All right, guys, it is me again. It is Jordan right here on for the Battlehawks UFL Week 1 game recap. Well, the UFL season opener was on Friday, 7 o'clock, St. Louis versus Houston. And man, was it a game for St. Louis. Let me tell you. All right. First off, let me just say, as a fan, wow. This game was crazy. This game was different. We looked different. We looked dominant. We looked unstoppable. We look like we don't belong in this league. Now, granted, we did play Houston. No offense to my Houston fans out there, Rick Rocker out there, and the Predator couple. But Houston is not favored right now in this league. They're the worst. They're projected worst in the league preseason rankings for the title. They just have a lot of work to do. But overall, St. Louis came out and played this game. They played Friday night. They put the league on notice that we are here. We look different. We're still St. Louis, but we look different, and we're gonna be different. Excuse me. All right, let's get into a few things here. All right, Wilkins. He makes this offense look completely different. Going into the season, Anthony Beck said he was tired of the Birmingham, or was it Martinez, running all over us. He was tired of it. He killed us each game that we played him. He ran all over us. Third down, he'd scramble, get the first down conversion, and that would overall make him win the game. Wilkins looked great. Ran the ball. We'll go over stats here in a little bit. Just quick game recap. Here we go. But anyway, Wilkins looked great, man. Passing the ball, everything was on target. Nothing was open. Gone. Dude was gone. Dugan played a couple drives at the end. Looked great. I think he had a 15, 20-yard scramble right there the first play of the game. First play of his snap. Howard, 74-yard run with Dugan in the play, with Duggan in the game. Hands it off to Howard. Our backup running back. Marshawn Lynch is it 74 yards to the end zone. It was awesome. Our O-line right now is very dominant. I know I'm bouncing all over the place, but this is the recap, all right? Sayers, the league leader in rushing last year, looked like the league leader in rushing this game. Like I said, we'll go over stats. And still offense, the screenplays to Sayers. I don't know if it was a bad Houston defense, but I mean, I think we had them tricked 100%. It's going to be hard to play defense against us. It really is. With our dual threat quarterback, our monster receivers, our Tyreek Hill lookalikes out there. Pearson, talking about you. Where's Butler? Where was Butler? He wasn't in any of the highlights. I also like watching the UFL's highlights just to see. I didn't see him in one highlight. Even at the beginning of the game, Hakeem Butler's on the sidelines. What? What? I don't know. Maybe we're going to switch things up each game. Keep them guessing. Yeah, you saw our offense this time, but what are we going to look like at home? What are we going to look like at home? Wilkins obviously has taken over, or has dominated at his quarterback position, and he is number one right now, obviously. Until he gets injured, which, knock on wood, he doesn't get injured. But yeah. Then we do have Duggan as our backup. Dual threat as well. O-line, dominant, like I said. Pearson. I'm going to start calling him little Reek Hill. Little Hill. Dude's fast, bro. Very fast. The trick plays we had this game was crazy. I mean, some of the reverses, double reverses, triple reverse, flea flicker. Dude, what? Now the double reverse, he ended up running on the flea flicker and got back to the line of scrimmage, but it's okay. We had two 3rd and 18s. What did Anthony Beck say before the season? We need that. We need another option on 3rd down because just passing the ball and not completing it, boom, turnover. 2 3rd and 18s. One, Sayers on a screen pass went 20 yards. He went 19 yards. Marshawn Lynch did 20 yards, swear. And then Pearson had another screen. Little Tyreek Hill, gone. Just gone. First down, 25 yards. Having the dual threat quarterback is everything. It really is. It changes your whole offensive scheme, and it keeps the defense guessing. This is going to be a crazy season. Wait till Wilkins and these guys get to St. Louis next Sunday in the Battle Dome. Dome. Anyway, we will be there live. I mean, I'm not going to be recording it live, but I will be there, front row and center. I'm in the end zone. If you're looking onto the field, I'll be to the left of the field goal post, usually in our section or in our touchdown area, but on the opponent's side of the field, but in the end zone. You know what I mean? All right. Anyway, that's going to be crazy. We're versing the Brahmas, who just got blown out of the water by the Renegades. I think like 30-9 or something like that. It was similar to our game. Pearson also jumping around. Pearson looked. Here's one of my predictions for Pearson's going to run back one of these kickoffs one of these years, or one of these days. I'm telling you right now, he's going to run a punt return or he's going to run a kickoff back. This dude is fast. I'm telling you, fast. And like I said, where's Butler? Where was Sutherland? Were they just blocking all game? What's going on here? Those are our two big dudes. I mean, obviously it looked like we didn't need them, but hey, that could be part of one of our schemes. Switch it up. Give it to the big mans in the next couple games. Give them some screens, some 5-yard slants, some block, some 5-second block, then go out for a screen. Wide open, usually in the middle of the field. And our defense. Our defense looked great. We ended the game with 2 sacks by number 7. I can never pronounce the last name. Monster, though. Monster. I don't know how he's not in the NFL. He got a face mask penalty. He got a sack. Then he got a face mask penalty. And then got another sack. All in the quarterback. Back plays. Crazy. All right. I got a little bit of audio. Courtesy of the UFL and Fox. This is Anthony Beck. After the game in the locker room for the Battlehawks. Let's listen in on that real quick. Courtesy of Fox and the UFL.
It's a team win. You know what? I love that. Everybody's happy. Everybody's involved. We're helping each other. We're lifting each other up. That's the team. Teams win championships. All right? Now, if we get into this week, this is over. We got 10 days. We got a big opponent coming up. Okay, next Sunday. We got to log in. All right, man. I'm proud of you guys. Okay, we got a safe drive home. I'll just say, man, you guys came out. Waited on the line today, man. Enjoy this. Okay, we're gonna 2 days off. Okay, 2 days off. Sleep in tomorrow. Coaches don't even come in the office tomorrow. Championship.
Let's go. Break it down, JJ. Oh, anyway, Anthony Beck fired up after the game, of course. Manny Wilkins sent St. Louis a message saying he's ready to come home, see what we're all about. I hope it's another sold out 38,000 plus. Let's go, St. Louis. Let's show up. I got some more audio here on Anthony Beck after the game on winning the season home opener.
You know, I think our players all raised
Courtesy of
up,
Fox.
and I think we see a big picture this year. It's a great start. We want to know that's where it's at, that's where it stands. But we're going to enjoy this, and really just proud of the players and the coaching staff for coming together and putting a great plan together and executing.
So that was Anthony Beck after the game, and this was directly after the game on the field, actually. So here's another one, my last audio one for the day. Here is Anthony Beck with reporter Brock Howard, courtesy of Fox and the UFL.
Well, Joel and Kurt just talking about your culture, Coach. 39 carries.
Oh, sorry. My apologies.
276 yards rushing.
Yeah, really proud of my team. We talked about this the whole offseason. We wanted to get 50 strong. We wanted to up the competition, and we really challenged the offensive line this year and the defensive line to come out and set the tone. 300 yards rushing is impressive. I'm proud of the guys. The thing about this, too, you win 31-6, and we still, we got to work on our situational extra points. Fourth down, if we're going to be aggressive, we got to get our fourth down, and we got to contain the quarterback a little bit better. But outside of that, it was a team victory today. Everybody had a touch on it, special teams, defense, offense, and that's what we need. The best team will win this thing if they play together, and that's what we try to be.
We've watched Birmingham win this championship the last 3 years, and a lot of it has been on the ground. You're talking about the quarterbacks, but when you can establish the line of scrimmage, how much of that was point of emphasis? How much of that was some new pieces and just overall execution?
Yeah, I think it's just a standard that we're having. We got a bunch of players we brought back. We trust it. They were hungry. They got a chip on their shoulder. They just love playing this league. They love playing for the Battlehawks. But you're right. Birmingham has set the bar. So what is the standard? Well, we have to raise our standard. It's building a culture in 30 days of training camp. What's the secret sauce? I thought I was going to get fired year one. I didn't come out well. Year two didn't come out well. Finally found something here with our guys. So collectively, Phil McGagan calling his first game, really proud of him. So, I'm just happy for all the guys because they put a lot of work into it.
We appreciate it. Congrats.
Yes. Courtesy of Fox and the UFL, that audio right there. Make sure I say that multiple times just in case. But yeah, I'll try to have audio every week. I'll try to have, like I said, my game recaps. If you guys enjoyed that with having the audio, just in case you guys mixed any of those, I will try to have them on here more. So please comment down below if you guys do like that. I need to know so I can add more things like that. I'm trying to do video and stuff, highlights like that. That would be awesome for people that watch. Obviously not for people that just listen, but if you're watching a podcast, then you're most likely watching. So yeah. Anyway, let's go over stats. Okay. Manny Wilkins. New offense, new quarterback. Let's go. Manny Wilkins, 7 for 22, 189 yards through the air, no interceptions, no touchdowns through the air. QB rating of 102, complete percentage of 77%. All right, here we go. That is passing, and we'll go over the Roughnecks afterwards. The rusher of the day was Jarvian Howard, 13 for 115, one touchdown because of his long record-setting 74-yard touchdown in the fourth quarter. It was a Marshawn Lynch. Like I said, he Marshawn Lynched it right to the end zone. Jacob Sayers, 16 for 98. And then Manny Wilkins ran it 8 times for 43. We had 273 yards on the ground. What? Almost 100 yards more running than passing. Is this the St. Louis's new offense? The multiple runners, the multiple dual threats we have. It's awesome. Max Dugan had his 3 attempts also for 12 yards. Manny Wilkins also had 2 rushing touchdowns. Sayers had 1. Howard had 1. Insane. All right. Ja'Cour Pearson led the day. 6 receptions, 83 yards, no touchdown. He had a nice 33-yard run or catch on that screen, actually. That was a 33-yard run on that 3rd and 18. It was beautiful. Jacob Sayers, 4 for 47. Mainly got those on screen passes, but like I said, gone. Frank Darby, 2 for 32. Howard caught 3 for 18. But like I said, no touchdowns through the air. We had 9 receivers, or we had, 6 guys catch stuff. Hakeem Butler, 1 target, no catches, no yards. Jake Sutherland, 1 target, 1 catch for 4 yards. Those are my 2 guys, but Ja'Cour Pearson obviously is our little Tyreek Hill, and Gary Jenkins with no catches. Either Blake, they all got targets, but no catches, which is crazy. Hakeem Butler did not get nothing. I wonder if they were double teaming him. But anyway, maybe they were double teaming our big guys, and that's why we ran so much. I don't know, but it was crazy on the ground. Let's go over their offense real quick. Anthony Brown started the game. They couldn't do anything against us, to be honest. I mean, 5 for 11 for 21 yards in the air. Let's go. 2 interceptions. After that second one, they pulled him out and put Nolan Henderson in, who went 7 for 18, 68 yards, 1 touchdown. Anthony Brown's QBR rating was 12, 45% completion rating. They had 76 yards in the air. Total 12 for 29, 41%. Woo! The Roughnecks rushing, Nolan Henderson, which is a quarterback, 4 for 51. Anthony Brown, which is a quarterback, 1 for 20. And then they're actually running back, Kermit the Frog, 8 for 16. And Lorenzo Lagarde, 3 for 4. They had 94 yards on the ground, and 84 of those yards were the 2 quarterbacks. They're receiving, Justin Hall, 5 catches for 40 yards and a touchdown. Their only touchdown of the day. Keith Chisholm, 2 for 19, and Emmanuel Butler, 1 for 16. Cam Sutton, 1 for 7. Kurt Merritt, 2 for 5. They had 89 yards through the air. They had they had 94 yards on the ground and 89 yards in the air. Holy McFoley, did our defense step up? Now let's look into our defense, shall we? Make sure we're still going strong here. We are okay. Defense. We had 3 sacks, 2 interceptions. We had no forced fumbles. Nope. Okay. We had 39 tackles, 19 solo tackles. 3 sacks. Okay. And then tackles for loss, we had 3, which is nice. Defense came and tore it up. They really did. Let's see. They had 1 sack, no interceptions, no forced fumbles, no fumble recoveries, 47 tackles. They had way more tackles, obviously, because they were on defense way longer than we were. Special teams. Blankenship, our new kicker. Rodrigo Blankenship, 2 for 2. His long was 48. Made both field goals, no problem. Ja'Cour Pearson on punt returns, 3 for 51. He's going to return one. He's going to return one this year. I'm sorry. He's going to return one. He just really is. They didn't get any field goals. Final score of your St. Louis Battlehawks versus Houston Roughnecks in Houston, 31-6, St. Louis. It was a dominating game by St. Louis. Nothing more than that. You can't beat that. How we played. I mean, you can, but how we played and how we looked. Wow. That's my theme for the day, is just wow. Like, we played great. We looked great. Everything about it was great. Defense, offense, O-line, D-line, secondary, wide receivers, running back, quarterback. I mean, tight end was silent. You know what I mean? Your big wide receiver was silent. Your running backs and your quarterback were your offense this last game. Who knows? Well, little Lamar Jackson-esque type, and it's nice to see. It really is. Next Sunday, hold on a second. Yeah, next Sunday, we have the Brahmas, who just got schlacked by the Renegades, 33-9. They did not look like the Brahmas at all. And if they play like they did against the Renegades in St. Louis, where your offense is not going to be able to hear a single play all game, you know what it's like to be here, San Antonio. You know what it's like to be here. And after playing like that, you better be practicing with the speakers on blast. It's the home opener. We just saw our St. Louis Battlehawks dominate the Roughnecks in a completely different offense. And now, the game that you just played, you're going to bring that to St. Louis? This team is fired up to come back to St. Louis. The guys that have not been here are being told by the players, bro, be ready. This is something like you've never experienced before. It's going to be a great game. It should be a great game. My prediction for the game, St. Louis, 35, maybe 40. Brahmas, 14. Should be another dominant game by the St. Louis defense, especially that D-line, and our offense. I'm going to give another game to Wilkins and Sayers. Now, will Butler – I'm also – you know what? I'm going to also throw in Butler. Butler didn't have a single catch last game. He's coming back home. Not really home, but he's been here for the past 3 years. This is home to him. He's going to have a big game this next game. And, yeah, a Battlehawks win. Cannot wait to be in the Battle Dome this week. I'm hoping to get some good photos and some videos. Hopefully, I make national television. It is on FS1, I believe. And if you guys have not yet, make sure you go to our YouTube page at St. Louis Sports at YouTube. Make sure you give us a subscribe and follow us. If you guys can give us out a share, to like, whatever, comment, we could use it all. We talk all St. Louis sports, Blues. We don't have a post and pregame show for our Cardinals game yet. We are working on that. We do have a weekly show for our Cardinals, but we are working on a post and pregame. That is a lot of work to do, but it will help us out in the future. We're also talking Blues. Blues are on a 9-game winning streak. Crazy. It's reminding me of 2019 at the end of the season where we made that crazy run, last to the wild card, got in, and then just went on that crazy run, went all the way, and that's why I have that right there. 2019 Stanley Cup champions. Bing, bada, boom. The number one fan, got the big blue symbol. I mean, come on, man. Come on. I'm St. Louis rep through and through. Love my Cardinals. I did love the Rams, but they're gone. Of course they leave. Get Stafford, win a Super Bowl, of course, as soon as they leave. Whatever, okay? Moved on, became a Raiders fan. St. Louis got the Battlehawks. Battlehawks fan through and through, diehard since day one, since they've been here. When they first tried with Vince McMahon, the XFL, then when they came back 2 years ago, because this is year 3, and they were the XFL. Now they're the UFL. Been a fan since. Other news. I'm possibly going to be having a co-host join me, my brother-in-law, Terry. He will possibly, hopefully be joining me here soon. We're going to get him all set up going. Hopefully he can join me next week. He's a Battlehawk fan, diehard through and through. Been here since day one. He's got the XFL gear to prove it. And he UFL fan as well. Tries watching all the games just like me and all the other UFL fans out there. But hopefully he's going to be joining me for a co-host. That's going to be awesome. He'll give you a different insight, just like, different point of view from Battlehawks. I'm actually taking him to the Battlehawks game. We're both going to the home opener this week. It's going to be amazing. But until next time, cause the law. We're 1-0. Battle Dome this weekend. Brahmas, San Antonio coming to town. Be ready. It's going to be loud. Hopefully we get 40,000 packed in there in the Battle Dome. But until next time, guys, I'm Jordan, and this was St. Louis Sports.